According to reports, Newcastle United have beaten the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona to a new summer signing of Antoñito Cordero. Now, I hope this is true, because if we're beating the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona at the signings, it shows we've got a big pull on transfers. Now, I want to talk about Newcastle United's transfers because we're beginning to see how smart the planning was, because we're built with spine first. And I always say this about recruitment, or when there's a new sporting director coming in, you need to build a spine. And I'm speaking about when Dan Ashworth first come in, because we haven't seen the fruits of what Paul Mitchell can do yet. But we've built that spine of the team, the likes of Alexander Isak, Bruno, Sandro Tonali, Anthony Gordon, Sven Botman when he's fit, now Lewis Hall, Joe Linton. We've built that infrastructure. Now you can add the little pieces. Now you can start to add those luxury players, those players with potential, and allow them and give them a culture drive in, give them an environment to express themselves in. That's exactly what we're seeing with Newcastle United. And that's why Eddie Howe likes consistency in his team. You need a spine of consistency. This is something that I think Chelsea and Man United lack. They don't have that spine of the team. Once you get that right, you can build around it, and that's exactly what Newcastle are doing at the minute, because that spine provides stability and a base of success. It's a nice blend of experience, but we've also got youth with experience as well, because before Anthony Gordon come, he had a loads of games under his belt. Before Sandro Tonali come, he had been playing in the Champions League for Milan, so they were all very experienced. Now what we're missing is that future planning. Can we bring in players that and give them a platform to thrive in, like a William Osula? And it looks like we're starting to do that. So I'm going to talk about Antoñito Cordero. I love saying that name, by the way, and what Newcastle fans can expect from him if rumours are to be true. But now we've reached our first target of competing at the top of the league, competing for Champions League. It's now to improve on specific areas. Can we bring in more squad depth? Can we build a successful future plan? And it all starts with recruitment like Antoñito Cordero. So who is he? Well, he currently plays for Malaga in the second division of Spanish football. He's 18, so he's born in 2006. He's a right-footed left winger. He can play on the right or centrally as an attack midfielder, but he has predominantly played on the left wing where Anthony Gordon plays. So I do think if he comes in, he's going to add more depth to Anthony Gordon's position, but also on the right as well. And he's got 4 goals, 6 assists in 24 league games this season, but he's been the shining light in Malaga's season. He's the one that provides creativity and a big threat in that final third. So he's profiling these attributes. He's versatile, which is a unique selling point for Eddie Howe. He's got pace, acceleration, which is quite frightening, dribbling ability, ball control, creativity. He's got good off-ball movement, directness, which I love in a young player, and he's technically gifted. He's got lovely ball appreciation, which again is all the tools Eddie Howe likes. And again, these are the types of players that fit into Newcastle's system. Big in transitions, good in transitions, a final third threat. He's good in open spaces, but he's quite comfortable in one-on-one situations and tighter areas. And Eddie Howe clearly knows what he wants in a winger, because if you look at all the wingers we've been linked to, Anthony Elanga, Noni Maniweki, these are all direct, fast-paced wingers. Johan Bakayoko being another. Somebody that can carry the ball into a different third. Somebody that can be progressive and transition very quickly, because Newcastle's style is with high intensity and to be direct. So let's dive a little bit deeper into what you can expect from Antoñito Cordero. Man, I just love seeing that. So he plays as an inside forward at Malaga. So what he likes to do is receive on the touchline, cut in onto his favourite left foot, and open up angles to either shoot or create for his teammates. And he's good at both. He's good at ball striking ability, and he's good with his vision and his weight of pass. But what I like about him, and the reason why probably Eddie Howe likes in him, is he's very direct. He likes to penetrate between the space, between the opposition's players. So mainly between the fullback and the centre back, and that's something Anthony Gordon's added to his game. So Cordero does this with and without the ball. He's ambitious. He risks losing possession in favour of trying to create better opportunities. But what I've noticed in his game, he only takes those risks higher up the pitch. So if he did lose possession, it's less likely that we are punished for it. Cordero is a player that's fearless when he's driving towards his opponents, and that's shown in his statistics. He's a very good and very reliable dribbler. He ranks in the 89th percentile for progressive carries, and he's averaging 3.46 per 90, and he ranks in the 90th percentile for carries into the penalty area, where he ranks at 1.15 per 90. These are very good statistics considering you're going through your first season in top flight football. And he's also got the incisive pace to run in behind or use the channels to exploit space in the opposition's area. So these are all the attributes that Eddie Howe wants in his wingers. Yes, am I saying he's a finished article? Absolutely not. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. But all the tools are there for a very talented footballer. And I actually like the fact that he's right-footed and can play on the right wing, because it gives you that extra dimension. You're not always acting as an inside forward, looking to come inside because you come too predictable. If you've got that ability to go on the outside, that just gives you that little bit extra on how to break down and create chances. So I'm actually in favour of this transfer, because Eddie Howe has a proven track record of improving players. You've only got to look at Lewis Hall, Tino Livramento, Sandro Tonali's even improved, Joe Linton's improved, Alexander Isak's improved, Anthony Gordon's improved, Jacob Murphy's improved. Pretty much everybody in that Newcastle United squad at the moment has improved. So you need to give Eddie Howe credit for that, because he's doing two things. He's improving them individually, but he's putting them in a system that complements their strengths. And I think Newcastle United's system complements Antoñito Cordero's strengths. But I just want to make this quick video just to show in simplistic terms what you can expect from him. I might delve a little bit deeper into his strengths and weaknesses. So if you do want to see that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, but comment below and let me know if you want to see it. But I actually like these sorts of transfers because we've got our experienced heads, we've got our maturity heads. Now can you bring in a bit of youthful exuberance into the squad just to lift the attitude and spark a bit of magic in certain moments? So I actually like these types of transfers because it's a high reward, low risk type of transfer, because we're not going to be spending unbelievable amounts on him. And if it doesn't work on, he's still young enough to hold some value. So we'll be able to sell him on if it doesn't work out. So these transfers are the type of transfers that provide very rewarding ability. But I want to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments below. Would you welcome this signing? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget. But until next time, and I'm sure there's going to be next time, away the lads.